So now let's talk about Amazon Bedrock. So Amazon Bedrock is the one service on AWS that we're going to use to build generative AI applications. So it's very powerful and it allows you through an interface to play with many models and configure them in order to get the outcome you want. So it's called a fully managed service. That means that for you, there is no server you need to manage. You just use the service on AWS and Amazon Web Services will make sure that the service is working for you. So you're going to keep control of all the data you're going to use to train the model because it all happens within your account. It never leaves your account. You're going to have a pay-per-use pricing model, but we'll go into the pricing model later on as well. There's a unified API, so that means that to access Amazon Bedrock and the many models behind Amazon Bedrock, you only have one way of doing it, which is standardized. You can leverage a wide array of foundation models. We'll have a look at them in a second. And on top of it, you have advanced features such as RAG or LLM agents, and you get security, privacy, governance, and responsible AI features as well within Amazon Bedrock. So we're going to spend a bit of time learning about it and practicing together. So what type of foundation models do we have access to on Amazon Bedrock? Well, many companies have agreements with AWS to publish their models on Bedrock. So we have AI 21 Labs, we have Cohere, we have Stability AI, we have, of course, Amazon themselves, we have Anthropic, Meta, Mistral AI, and of course, over time, more foundation models and more companies behind these models are going to be added into Amazon Bedrock. So the way it works is that whenever you use one of these models, there's going to Amazon Bedrock is going to make a copy of the foundation model, the FM, and it's going to be only available to you. And then in some cases, you're going to be able to use your own data to fine-tune the model to your needs. Again, you need to know that none of your data is going to be used and sent back to one of these providers to train the foundation model. What you get happens all within your account and only within your account. So it's always helpful to get a diagram to understand a service. So I made one for Amazon Bedrock. So we have at the center of it foundation models. And those are the ones we've seen. And we'll have a look in the hands-on to see how we can select them. And we're going to have an interactive playground that we're going to have a look at it as well in the next lecture, in which us as a user, we're going to select a model we want to use. And then we're going to start asking questions to the model. For example, what is the most popular dish in Italy? And then maybe the playground is going to respond pizza and pasta. On top of it, this is just for the basic interactions, but we can have also knowledge bases or RAG, and we'll have a full lecture dedicated to this. So don't worry if you don't understand it right now, but the idea is that we're going to be able to provide more relevant and more accurate responses by fetching data from external data sources that may have the answer for us. Don't worry, we'll have a deep dive into knowledge bases as well. We can fine-tune our foundation model. That means that we're going to bring our own data and we're going to update the foundation model in our account again with our data to make sure that it's more adapted to our use case and our data. And finally, to access all of these things is going to be a unified API. So it's going to be the same for all models. That means that all your applications just talk in one way to Amazon Bedrock, and then Amazon Bedrock will do the magic for us. So that's it for this lecture. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next lecture for some practice on Amazon Bedrock.